ladies. In now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, in. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new video. Today we're just after putting the first of our heifers into the chute here, and we're going to be clipping them. A lot of you wanted to see how we clip our heifers. Cows are already done, so we're down to doing our heifers now. So we're down to the last few. We're going to get them done now. In the next hour we'll be finished. So we've done 3 days worth of clipping so far to get all the cows done, and this is Saturday morning. I hope to be finished now in the next hour and a half or so. It's a dirty job, but so I'll just throw the GoPro on my head now and we'll get straight into it. These are going to get a worm and fluke dose as well when they're clipped. They're not too bad. They're just starting to get the hair on them now because this time of year with the change in the climate, change in the weather, the hair seems to grow an awful lot faster. It's just a natural winter coat that comes on them. So we clip their backs. You'll see me clipping down the backs of their legs, backs of their elders, and neck, and then head. All the upper surfaces so that the heat can dissipate fairly quickly off them, and keeps them much cooler inside the house. And definitely they'll thrive an awful lot better and look an awful lot better when they're done. So we'll get cracking on that now. So you can just see the difference here now as the heifers are all done. Heads are done, backs are clipped. Nice and clean down the back end and around here without causing too much disturbance. Not that good, not that. So everything's nice and clean, and their elders are all clipped, and makes it very easy now to go around them and check them, make sure their elders and everything's all right. There's no old coats of hair and things in your way. You can see everything quite clearly. We've a couple of animals starting to spring now, so we have, as I say, these heifers, the majority of them will be calving in January. They're in good condition. Hopefully they'll put on a little bit more now in the next couple of weeks. As I say, they're getting a little bit of rolled barley on the feed just to keep that little bit of condition on them and improve on it. The silage is quite good. Cattle's very happy on their silage. But it just gives you a good indication there now of how good the clipping actually is. Any of you guys that are, whether you're in dairy, suckling, beef, makes no difference. Everyone should clip their cattle when you go to house them. Animals just thrive so much after it's done. Like these animals now will thrive in the next couple of weeks. It makes a huge difference, and I've seen that from experience of clipping now in the last, we're clipping I suppose now the last 15 years, and I've seen what it was like beforehand compared to now, and there's just no comparison. It's just a set of clippers and a couple of days makes a no just difference to your cattle. So as you see, the cows are all done now as well. All the cows are finished. Elders are all nice and clean. Everything's nice and clean. As I say, these again are January, and actually a few December cows here as well that's going to calve. There's one, for instance, will calve now in a week's time. Next few days now, we're going to be cleaning out well, it is clean, everything's power washed, but we're going to be emptying out. We do store tools and things in the calf unit over the winter time, kids' bikes, things like that, over the summertime rather, sorry. And yeah, there's just bits and pieces in it, so we'll be clearing all that out. We'll be going and getting a bale of straw, and a few bales of straw to collect, and a man that stores them for us. And the sprayer and things has to be moved out of the calving pens, and we're just getting things ready, getting the cameras all up and calibrated and moving right, and just everything in order now in the next couple of days, so that we're ready when the calving starts. Because when we hit the first week in January, we'll be very busy, and that's when the real work starts. But it's a nice time. I do enjoy the calving season. I know most of our cows, about 80 to 90% of them calve at night. Don't know why. Everybody has different opinions. Feed them at different times in the day. Do this, do that. We've tried all that, and it makes no difference. Our cows just love calving at night time. It must be just that comfort or whatever it is. But I don't mind. Camera comes in great for that. So that's the joy of having that PTZ that's up there on the roof. It's just above them, and I can just wake up without waking in the whole house, and I can just check them on my phone quietly and just have a scan around all the cattle and all the houses and make sure everything's all right. So just a quick look at the cows here now when we are here. So as you see here with the cows now at the minute, it's very early in the morning. The ones that are marked in red are ones that are dry. We have dry cows mixed with the milking cows at the minute. We just have no other way of separating them. It just doesn't make it just doesn't work out here on the farm to be able to separate all the dry cows from the milking cows. But I know the ones, and if anyone else was milking, they'd be sprayed and their numbers would be wrote down on the chart. So there's no real mistakes to be had, and there's not very often anyone else is milking. If it's not me, it's my brother who's helped me out, and it's quite easy to separate them. But yeah, you can see the cows, they're all clipped as well. They're all in nice style. I'm quite happy with the cow's condition now this year. So obviously the silage, as I say, you can test your silage all you like, and do all the preparations and everything, but the one thing will tell you whether you have good silage or not is your cattle, and that's just the way it is. The cattle will tell you exactly what their silage is like. So we're happy the year with the complete notorious wet conditions that we had when we were cutting our silage. We're very happy that the cows seem to be doing well on it. Yeah, when they're getting a little bit of meal through the parlour and it's keeping a nice little bit of flesh on their back, So yeah, all that combined, cows are extremely comfortable and extremely happy. Silage, as I say, it's great when you have good silage. It doesn't always happen, and unfortunately that's just common on every farm. It's just a hit and miss each year. You could get the best conditions in the world and your silage could turn out for some reason poor and test poor. And I noticed when I was up getting our silage tested a few weeks ago, our local co-op, I was speaking to people who I knew had got their silage cut in early May this year, which weather was, well, mid-May, which weather was absolutely excellent. It was brilliant weather for silage, just them last couple of weeks in May. And they got the silage cut, shook out, everything was brilliant, and their silage was testing poor. And they couldn't understand it. Yet our silage was cut in the, what was it, second week in June, where it should have been cut on the last week in May. So it was 9 weeks, 10 weeks before we got in to get a cut because of the notorious bad weather that started off in the last couple of days in May. And we ended up taking it in and it was absolutely soaking. But I was over the moon, just over the moon with how good it turned out, because I was dreading opening that pit. Hopefully the bales, they were cut at a better time, and hopefully they're going to be good as well. Time will tell. Will not be overly long before we're into the bales. We're halfway through our silage pit, as you can see. Yeah, so what we find now, the cows will slow down. They're eating an awful lot at the moment, but now they'll start to, we can even already see it. The cows are slowing up. They're slowing up in their consumption. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I say, next video will be the one of, well, it was supposed to be of 1,000 subscribers, but it's going to be the one of 2,000 subscribers. So we're over the moon, as you can well imagine. Channel is just flying. People seem to be responding well to it. So very, very happy with that. We have a new Instagram account set up. So if you all want to just go down to the description of this video or description in any one of my videos, you'll see the Instagram account now on the link, our link for it. Just click on that, it'll bring you straight to our Instagram account. I've never had an Instagram account before, I'm only learning to use it. My wife's showing me. I couldn't have been bothered really with them things earlier on. I'd be on Facebook and Snapchat and things like that, but I'm just going to leave an Instagram account for this channel at the moment and let it build, and then eventually we'll add a Facebook page and we'll add a few more bits and pieces to it. But for now, an Instagram is there for any of you who want to go over and get little daily snaps and videos of things that are happening in between these videos. So once again, anyway, thanks for watching, folks, and please hit that subscribe button if you like our videos, and hit that little bell in the right hand corner and it'll notify you when any of our videos are up. And until then, we will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.